Good morning. It looks so calm and quiet out there. You wouldn't think that we had such a rough night last night with those intense winds. Of course, we had measured winds of 70 miles per hour, but likely there were some gusts much stronger than that out there, especially given the damage. Of course, that transmission tower sustained some significant damage with some strong winds that rolled through. And now things are looking a lot quieter, and probably you're going to run into some leaves and tree branches on some of those roads as you're getting to work this morning. So take it easy, give yourself a little extra time, and you might need a little extra time to do some cleanup in your driveways and yards this morning that you're waking up to. So quiet right now. Here's a look again at those peak winds yesterday. Now these were again reported at the airport. So of course there were lots of places where we got strong winds where we were stronger than what these numbers are. But Grand Forks, this is from that wind event that followed the first round of rain showers and thunderstorms yesterday. Southern Valley 64 in Fargo and 67 in Fergus Falls from last night's storm event. And again in Fargo we had other places in the metro with 70-mile-per-hour speeds. Checking out our radar right now, nice and quiet here in the valley. The rain has departed to the east as that low lifts northward. We've got some wraparound rain and thunderstorms over by Minot this morning associated with that. But check out just how intense this was. We saw those storms blast through, a couple of tornadoes just south of the viewing area. And then that line continued northward from there. And that plus what we dealt with yesterday led to numerous reports here. As you can see, each one of these icons is a storm report, from hail up to an inch and a quarter with some, of course, some storm damage and high wind gust reports. And then down far south, just outside of our viewing area, and actually in Brown County, one tornado touchdown reported there, and a total of 13 tornado reports in parts of western Minnesota and into eastern parts of South Dakota yesterday. So we just barely missed out on those, which I think a lot of people are glad about. We're looking at rainfall estimates, a bunch of rain. I just measured here in Fargo 1.9 inches, so almost 2 inches of rain since yesterday morning, and more places reporting higher amounts from there. So the rain is good, but it came all at once. There's a lot of standing water still in the valley, and with all that moisture clearing going on out west, there's a dense fog advisory for the James River Valley, and that's where visibilities are being reported on the low end. We're at 1 mile in Valley City, over toward Jamestown, 2 miles there, and then the rest of us doing okay at the moment. 64 degrees in Fargo, 60 in Grand Forks, so temperature is pretty comfortable outside. Still feeling that moisture in the air. It's still kind of muggy out there. And wind is up to 17 miles per hour in Bemidji and in Wadena out of the south or southeast. So checking out our planner for today, expect to see some partly cloudy skies. Some of us in the Southern Valley more likely on the sunny side. Up north, that's where you're going to get more clouds. You're closer to where that low still is, so you're going to get some clouds swinging through. But in addition to that, you could also end up with some spotty areas of rain or even a thunderstorm or two. These are not going to be severe, but still being impacted by that, especially along Highway 2 and north from there. Temperatures in the 70s to some low 80s today. Warmest in the Southern Valley. Tonight we quiet things down a bit, but we're still going to be influenced by that low a little into the day tomorrow. So cooler air moving in behind that. In addition to that, we're going to have some clouds and a few sprinkles in the Northern Valley again for tomorrow into the later part of the day and into the evening. So by the time we get to 4 o'clock, you can see some spotty areas of light rain there. Southern Valley more likely just partly cloudy with maybe a couple of sprinkles, and temperatures that shouldn't be too bad. We'll be into the 70s for most areas. And again, this is going to eventually depart for a quieter stretch for the start of Friday at least. We're looking at temperatures next couple of days, upper 70s to some low 80s, some unsettled weather, especially rain in the north, and still going into Friday and Saturday and Sunday, just kind of unsettled here with chances for some storms coming up. We'll be into the 70s Saturday and Sunday. And Father's Day, still looking like there's a possibility we could end up with some thunder showers for Father's Day. So that's something to look out for as well. Back over into Tuesday, back into the 80s. So kind of not a quiet stretch necessarily here, but not seeing at least any major severe weather events coming up in the extended planner, just off and on rain chances. And in the next couple of days, especially up north. And that's adding to the rain that we've already seen. We've gotten quite a bit in some areas. Reports of almost 3 inches of rain so far. Of course, we're going to be getting more storm reports as people are waking up this morning, and more rainfall reports as well that we'll continue to pass along to you.
Thank you, Lisa.
A Fargo police officer facing some trouble with the law. We've got the latest details coming up next.